Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Now, if I was a little bit more organized, I would have done my recording here a little bit earlier, but as it stands, I have to do it now if I want to get it done at all close to when my release schedule goes, and we're currently having a thunderstorm. So if any extra rumbling or anything picks up, I don't know if my mic will pick it up, but if it does, that's what that is. Thunderstorm. Oh, whoops. Can't really blame the thunderstorm for that, but no. I should be paying attention. Talking and climbing is hard. Alright, so we've cleared basically everything in our bestiary, journal, whatever. At this point, there's just one boss from the Colosseum we still have to do. But that is not something that we're going to be doing today. Today we are going to that black gate. Oh, I should have checked what my charm loadout was, just in case. Nope, I think this is my standard. Looks pretty standard. I mean, you look at me. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, you don't care, okay. Oh, I guess I could have exited that way. Yeah, that thunder should be picking up nicely. Oh, look at the range on those thorns. Right, I do not have Gathering Swarm equipped. Royal Waterways, I have gone up this way, right? I want to double check. Yes, okay. Interesting, the wings will start playing and then I'll hit the acid and it'll stop. Oh, you dissolved really fast. You say anything? Fools. Sure. Well, this is the way. Ah, yes, hoppers. You're 3 hits still? Oh. Yeah. Pretty good money. If I needed to grind, you'd be the ones to do it on, probably. You're pretty good for whenever I want to grind my soul spent stat, which I don't think this game keeps track of. Yeah, quick slash is useful against these guys. And we do not want to go any further. Alright. What is in here? Warrior Grave? Markoth by Samuel Dixon. You have come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take those things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then and die like those who came before you. No, not yet. Is there a bench nearby? I guess that's the closest one, so we'll go there. I'd rather not respawn in... Oh hey, did I just... I'm gonna test that again. I think... Yeah, I can... Before it finishes respawning, I can go through it. I thought that was gonna be before it finishes recharging, I should say. Okay. There's no reason to be attacking you. Especially when I'm going to be doing this poorly. Oh, you don't actually have that much health. Neither do I, though, really. Hey, I actually dodged that thing. Thought it was a rule that every single one would damage me or something, but... Seven? Okay. Well, as long as you got space to run, those things aren't too bad. I'm just gonna make this kind of an annoying bench, honestly. Yeah. Warrior's Grave shows up. Interesting that this thing would be sealed off behind the Shadow Cloak, or whatever it's called. That makes me wonder... if the Shadow Dash is an especially useful move in terms of avoiding this thing's attacks, kind of like with the Traitor Lord. Okay, well we have a closer bench. Let's do this. Oh, I see you have a sun shield, or a dream shield. Should I use a dream shield in this fight? Is that a hint? Ah, I see. I was gonna say your attacks are pretty easy to dodge, but... I could not run into the shield. That would be a nifty thing I could do. Okay, well... So far you seem pretty easy. You're gonna make me come up here? Sure. Oh, this is nice. Ah, double shield. Okay, sure. And now I'm just spamming, which is not a good idea. I should heal. Okay, not too bad. I was tanking way more hits than I needed to, really, but... But I had the health. Never have I been defeated in combat, yet somehow I died at the edge of the world. I can see myself there, still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here, at the edge of the world, no one could find me, except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself, they have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me. I mean, you're not wrong. Come on, at least 200. 250? It gives us enough for the next Dream Nail upgrade, I believe. Or whatever it is that the moth will give us for that. That value, the body of a warrior with a shield and nails. Okay. Well, that was definitely worth doing. Yeah, so not the most exciting thing to find behind a shadow barrier, but something that I still needed, so I guess that's fine. Where do we go from here? I want to investigate more shadow barriers, so I guess we go to the stag? Go to the stagway, and then go... Oh, I do have a portal there. I could just teleport there, that might be faster. Get my upgrade, get my stag back. It's going to cost me 1 dream. On the other hand, I do need to investigate that part of Deep Nest. Okay, is there any other shadow barriers that I've forgotten about? I think all the shadow barriers around Queen's Gardens are things that were just blocking entrances. I've already done all of them. There was nothing in Green Path, I don't think. Crystal Peak didn't have any, did they? Not that I can recall. What is it? Fog Canyon. No, I think... Because in Fog Canyon, it was just a shortcut and then blocking off Queen's Gardens. And there was nothing here in the Ancient Basin. So I think that's it. It's just going to be the ones in the Deep Nest. So that... Still the most troublesome of all enemies in the game. Should have backed up, and I don't like to back up against those though, because they back up against you. Things that we could be doing though, we could read this journal entry. Markoth, lingering dream of a fallen warrior, only member of his forgotten tribe to take up a weapon. May your efforts lead you somewhere worthy. Markoth. Okay. Yeah, and that was... So as far as getting these last 5 missing encounters, there might be some in the arena. I think the Colosseum. The Colosseum of Fools, there's going to be a boss fight at the end of this. At the end of that sequence. There's probably at least one more thing that I haven't encountered there. And then the 4 others might also be there, or might be hidden bosses. Now, if I go back to God's Home, they give hints for all of the bosses. And I think I can use that to find where there might be a secret that I haven't found. Oh. Why are you all stacked up like that? Okay, well this was a relatively painless start to an episode. I like it when that happens. Okay, I couldn't spam that fast. I was trying to see what it would let me get away with. Grab this bench. We're going to take this twice. Am I pushing the wrong button? I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Why is... Okay. Am I just having a moment? I'm just having a moment. Okay. For some reason I thought it was Z suddenly, instead of up arrow. Playing too many different games all at once, I guess. I just did it again. Yeah. Alright. Now this lovely passage. Ooh. To take here. Is that the way I want to go? It is. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now we've already defeated the warrior dream in this place. Yeah, I can just dash through these. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here? Oh, barely made that in time. Interesting. What an interesting thing to do for... Wait a minute, there'd be... Yeah, that's not the kind of wall that you can break. Like, what an interesting way... Oh, you're a really, really short one. I wonder what I do with you. Retreat and dash, I guess. Charm? Yeah, so I already, as I was saying, I've already defeated the warrior dream in this place, so that wasn't an option. I guess charm is... Herb Shadow. Cool. That is the logical thing to find here. And this just brings me back out... here. Okay. Well, that was a neat little platforming challenge, making me use my tools in a way that I hadn't previously considered. Fail. Okay, map updated. And I think that's it for shadow barriers. So I am missing 5 charms plus half of whatever that white thing is. Sharp Shadow. Contains a forbidden spell that transforms shadows into deadly weapons. When using Shadow Dash, the bearer's body will sharpen and damage enemies. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Is it worth replacing Horns of Agony for, though? Probably. Depends how much damage it does. Grub Song. I guess actually, if I'm doing a a Colosseum build, I would take off the Compass and the Grub Song probably for that. Or maybe the Sprint Master. I probably don't need this in the Colosseum, so maybe take off the Compass and the Sprint Master to get Sharp Shadow. Could be a thing. And is that really all I have left to do at this point? That I know of, the Colosseum? Well, I know I still have... Oh dear. Yeah, I still have the moth I can go visit, which is what I will do now. Oh, I can one-shot those. Lovely. was about the best performance I could have given for that zone. Could super dash, but I want to investigate this thing every time I'm in the area. That wasn't Dream Nail, but okay. I guess I decided not to Dream Nail it. Okay, resting grounds. Just hit every bench that we stop by. Okay, what have you got for me? It was 1800, right? Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the Dream Nail. Yes, the time has come, the Dream Nail. And you as well, Wielder. It is time for you both to awaken. The essence you have collected. Hope that still remains in this old kingdom. Pure potential. Let it course through you and into the Dream Nail. Hold it aloft, Wielder. Awaken. Collected the Awoken Dream Nail. Hold D to charge and slash with the nail. The Dream Nail is upgraded. It can break into even the most protected mind. I guess that would include the moth. Do I kill the moth now? I seem to kill everybody once I get the final upgrade from them. Awakening, yep. Aha, yes. No dream can hide itself from you now. You can peer into the darkest places. You just need to find the right crack. What will you do with such a power, Wielder? Whose memories will you hunt down? Ah, do as you wish. My promise is fulfilled. May the crimes of my tribe be washed away in time, like the rest of this kingdom's. Now, you know, I could probably use this on that white armor that hasn't been responding up until now. What are you doing, poking around about in a dusty old mine like mine? Nothing is of worth is hidden inside, believe me. But keep probing the world around you with your Dream Nail. Hidden things will reveal themselves. The Dream Nail has fully awoken, yet still you collect essence. Perhaps I've instilled an obsession in you. Keep at it then. I'm happy to wait and watch your progress. Once you have collected 2400 essence, return to me. I have no more gifts to give, but you prove yourself the wielder my tribe awaited. The kingdom is full of old memories, both beautiful and grotesque. Seek them out, reveal them, and gather essence. Okay. So I need another 600? 503? Another 503 to get the satisfaction of the seer? Whatever you call it. Well, I got a bunch of stuff I could be doing at Godhome still. I know I said that I probably won't be doing that in the LP since it's like weird late game, optional late game challenge content. I will definitely be checking out a bunch of the stuff in the LP and reassessing at that point. And it's not quite time for the Coliseum yet, because I do know at least one more thing I have to do. I was tipped off that, I think this was after I got the final nail upgrade actually, that I should visit Sly again, so... Well, for one thing, I guess I should Dream Nail everybody in town, just see what they're thinking about. I tire so easily now, and my old legs seem to ache more and more. Still, I'm lucky to have grown old at all, so many others haven't. I feel like that's kind of... Wait. Okay, I thought I was told I could do something special movement-wise with this, but I guess I was mistaken. I thought I got a dream, like, slash thing. Oh. Well, she seems impressed. Great Prince, so dark, so troubled. But that's not the only danger I had to overcome in my quest for glory. You noticed this trophy, haven't you? A keepsake for my final triumphant battle deep in the pit below us. Yes, Lifeender claimed another victim, and the crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering. Cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is in my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Zote. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always win your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well... Precept 2, never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even at their superiors, but beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. You need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Am I gonna have to go through all 56? Okay, well this... I don't know, for some reason actually I really want to do this, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Okay, Precept 3, always be rested. Fighting and adventuring takes their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. I mean, you have to work yourself in order to rebuild your body stronger than it was, but sure. Precept 4, forget your past. The past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future. Or some food. Okay. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong? No matter, simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and they'll soon be defeated. I mean, that is kind of my approach with just tanking hits at this point. Choose your own fate. Precept 6, our elders teach that our fate is chosen for us before we are even born. I disagree. Precept 7, mourn not the dead. When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning, or celebrating for that matter. Precept 8, travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. Precept 9, keep your home tidy. Your home is where you keep your most prized possession, yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10, keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon Life Ender is kept well sharpened at all times. This makes it much easier to cut things. Precept 11, mothers will always betray you. This precept explains itself. Short and to the point. Precept 12, keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet clothes is unpleasant and can lead to illness. Precept 13, never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be a tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. Precept 14, respect your superiors. If someone is your superior in strength or intellect or both, you need to show them your respect. Don't ignore them or laugh at them. Hello? I'm right here. Precept 15, one foe, one blow. You should only use a single blow to defeat an enemy. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows as you fight, you'll know how many foes you've defeated. Precept 16, don't hesitate. Once you made a decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. Precept 17, believe in your strength. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust, yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength, and you will never falter. Precept 18, seek truth in the darkness. This precept also explains itself. Precept 19, if you try, succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, then you have actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Precept 20, speak only the truth. When speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware, though, that speaking truthfully may make you enemies. This is something you'll have to bear. How many of these precepts do you actually follow yourself, Zote? I have to ask. Like, some of them seem applicable to you, but others not so much. Precept 21, be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk along staring at the ground. You need to look up every so often to make sure nothing takes you by surprise. You might, get stuck in a spiderweb or something if you don't pay attention. Precept 22, abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way out into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There is nothing for you there. Precept 23, identify the foe's weak point. Every foe you encounter has a weak point, such as a crack in their shell or being asleep. You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weaknesses. Precept 24, strike your foe's weak point. Once you've identified your foe's weak point, as per the previous precept, strike it. This will instantly destroy them. Precept 25, protect your own weak point. Be aware that your foe will try to identify your weak points. You must protect it. The best protection? Never having a weak point in the first place. True. Precept 26, don't trust your reflection. When peering at certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movements and seem similar to your own, but I don't think it can be trusted. Precept 27, eat as much as you can. When having a meal, eat as much as you possibly can. This gives you extra energy and means you can eat less frequently. Well, I'm all for that. Precept 28, don't peer into the darkness. If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are to be avoided as per Precept 4. Precept 29, develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. I think good sense of direction is like having a magical map inside of your head. Very useful. Hello, fourth wall. Precept 30, never accept a promise. Spurn the promises of others, as they are always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided especially. Precept 31, disease lives inside of dirt. You'll get sick if you spend too much time in filthy places. If you are staying in someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. Precept 32, names have power. Names have power, and so to name something is to grant it power. I have myself named my nail Lifeender. Do not steal the name I came up with, invent your own. Or just call it a really big nail, I suppose. Precept 33, show the enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. Precept 34, don't eat immediately before sleeping. This can cause restlessness and indigestion. It's just common sense. For bugs too, I guess. Precept 35, up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. Okay. Precept 36, eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. Precept 37, borrow but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow but do not repay, you gain everything. Well, again, some wisdom there. Very true. Precept 38, beware the mysterious force. The mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing us downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware! Yeah, how does that work? Precept 39, eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body is a delicate thing, and you must fuel it with great deliberation. Food must go in as fast as possible. As fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate. Precept 40, obey no law but your own. Laws written by others may inconvenience you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Precept 41, learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. Precept 42, spend geo when you have it. Some will cling onto their geo, even taking it into the dirt with them when they die. It is better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. Yeah, but once you've bought everything in the world, there's nothing else to spend the geo on. Precept 43, never forgive. If someone asks forgiveness of you, for instance a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. Precept 44, you cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it in, you are in for a nasty shock. Especially if it's acidic water. Precept 45, one thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is and not something else, is actually some other thing which it isn't. Stay on your guard. Precept 46, the world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think that the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural, unfortunately. It's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this, having now traveled everywhere in the land. Yes, you've traveled everywhere. You know the exact, full extent of the world. Precept 47, make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Lifeender from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Precept 48, be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances about recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your shell if it gets too close. Wouldn't bugs not really need heat? I guess it's on a different scale. They would react differently than humans anyway. Precept 49, statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them any attention? Also, if you break them, they will reform the next time you enter the area. Precept 50, don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. The meaning behind something is not immediately evident, though. Don't waste any time thinking about it, just move on. Precept 51, nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, uneven paths. Be suspicious of them all. Precept 52, beware the jealousy of fathers. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father, or simply abandon him. Precept 53. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside of themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. I'm going to be dream-nailing you in a moment, Zote. Precept 54. If you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away forever, so hold on to your keys. You will eventually return and unlock everything you hid away. Precept 55. Bow to no one. There are those in this land who would impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, your body, and even your thoughts. They have done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them, and make sure to disobey their commands. Precept 56. Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Strange ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind. But if you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. Best not to dream at all, like me. That might explain your eyes. Very tired appearance. Precept 57. Obey all precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all of these precepts to memory and obey them all unfailingly, including this one. You truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Zote. I don't think 57 was your number you started with. Okay, well, we're not doing that again. I came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise, and now I have succeeded. That promise I made so long ago, a promise to myself, a promise of glory, glory for I, Zote the Mighty. I never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I have achieved everything I desired. Yeah, they don't say. Okay. Let's back up. Heroic. Beautiful. Okay.
Bafanada.
Tram pin. Those trams sound like awfully advanced machines. Those ancient bugs must have been a clever lot. These pins should be perfect for recording a tram stop's location. Sure. Well, we found one more use for our geo.
Sanjo.
Nothing new to say there. Cornifer will be sleeping there forever. I'm glad I put down my weapon. This quiet life with Corny makes me a lot happier. It would be nice to stretch my legs again, though. Sometime soon. Yep, nothing new to say there. I guess those two are just gonna keep at it for a while. You descended to that ruin. Why? Things are so much simpler up here. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoyed the company, not that you seem the talkative sort. Oh, hello. Are we gonna see a mountain of Geo? Are we gonna have to fight Sly? That'd be kind of funny. Oh. You're actually doing something serious. So, another would join our group. I have a gift for you, traveler. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the Great Nail Sage, I must recognize your skill. Wait, you're the Great Nail Sage? This was unexpected. You have mastered the arts of my remaining pupils. Now tradition decrees, you too may hold the symbol. Wear it proudly, Nailmaster. You shall be the last to receive its like. What? Off you go, Nailmaster. I've nothing more to give you. Nothing for free, at least. I'll be up briefly and eager to take your geo and trade for my precious wares. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. These refined weapons. The battles of Geo are much deadlier. Alright. Are your travels, Snailmaster? As time goes by, I'm sure you'll only grow stronger. If you see your fellow Nailmasters again, tell them I carry them in my thoughts always, and that they should come and buy something from their old teacher as a mark of respect. Okay, nothing new here. Do you have anything new to say from this angle? Wherever you are, whatever it is you do now, I hope you three are looking after yourselves. Okay. So what did I get? Well, another charm. No, not another charm. Oh wait, yes, another charm. I see it. Here it is. Nailmaster's Glory. Only one. Contains the passion, skill, and regrets of a Nailmaster. Increases the bearer's mastery of nail arts, allowing them to focus their power faster and unleash arts sooner. Yeah, like, really, if I'm going to be doing Colosseum type stuff, or like the challenge battles in God's Home, I really should be learning these arts and starting to use them. Maybe I'll probably just spend some time off camera between episodes before I have my next attempt at the Colosseum. I'll spend some time off camera working on those, I guess. So that I can see whether this would be... It's only a single notch. It might be worth doing. And down to only missing 4 plus the half thing. Okay. I don't see anything else here. Okay. The tram pins seem completely useless to me, honestly. Given that it's really obvious where they are on the map. I guess I should check the entire map just to make sure that I'm not missing one now. But really... Yeah. Yeah, not the most useful of the pins. But I guess it makes sense. So what is left? What is left to do? The only thing I can think of... I want to try the thing... Oh, in the palace grounds. Actually, the Queen's Gardens... Would there be any point using the Dream Nail on... What was that thing there? I don't know. Let's try it, I suppose. Do this run one more time. Shouldn't take me too long to get there. Probably take a few hits along the way, but... Oh. Good start. Okay, let's just take it slow. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Somehow that worked. Then I decided to talk instead of actually paying attention to what I was doing. Still, not too bad. You seem like the kind of enemy that would have a second form. Oh right, I still have those like the False Knight and the Soul Master. I can refight those. Do you say anything new now? Protect. Okay. Right, so I was just reminded of something else I have to do. I don't think that I'm going to get anything for this. Do I seem prisoner here? If so, it's not by any choice but my own. These bindings about me I've chosen to erect. There is some shame I feel for my own part in the deed, and this method guarantees its cease. I still feel that urge, you see, I always will, a voracious desire to spread seeds upon the land, to propagate myself, to breed. Prepare well, but don't dally. Were the vessel to break prematurely, that plague would unleash With rage and power built of ages chained. Prepare well, but yeah. Right, the White Lady. So it can access a mind, and the seal shall break before it's blade. Okay, yeah, nothing new there, really. I think that dialogue was new, but... Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I still have some... Wait, I can do this. This will be easier. I still have some caterpillars to rescue, don't I? I was told that I would get something that would make that easier at some point, too. Oh, somehow that worked. Alright, let's go back to the Stagway. Now I want to go to the hidden station, not the distant village. Right. Well, we're gonna do that. Then we're going to take the awakened dream nail. Do you guys say anything? Where have you gone, dear king? Corpse in white armor. Okay. This has to do something. There we go. Exit. Where am I? Are you an enemy? You appear to be. Oops, that was not the right approach. Okay, you're not too bad. What were you? Kingsmold. Guard construct of Halonest's palace and skilled wielder of the curved clawblade. Its heavy white armor protects a fragile body. Okay, we just need to defeat one more of those. I guess they weren't boss enemies that I was missing then. White Palace. Okay, we got another zone here. No map. Okay, that was predictable. Ah. Wingmold. Fly-like construct formed of white shell and a dark liquid interior. Feed 8 more. Does that count as defeating it? Oh, okay. This is kind of silly. Like, why? Also, I got soul for this. Miss. The bugs of Hallownest believed that their king created this world and everything in it. For what purpose, I wonder? Were his subjects companions, or toys, or children? Such a mind seems unknowable. Okay, well... I was going to say that this is going to be easy, and then I screwed it up. Right, I could... Wow. There we go. Ah. A bench. Also, I just lost soul for sitting on that. Interesting. Okay, anything out this way? The answer is no. Okay, I want to confirm. Okay, I got soul. My soul didn't deplete. Okay, maybe I was just... Maybe... Oh, it was filling my orb. That's probably what it was. Okay, well, it looks like a final zone. And this zone required us to have defeated all of the warrior spirits and collect all of the dream roots. So this seems like maybe a true ending kind of place. And I guess we can investigate this. This gives me something new to do in the next part that I wasn't expecting to have available as an option. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I needed to defeat one of those 3 super bosses in order to have enough soul to come in here, right? And they were 400 each, and if I defeat the other 2, or the one I defeated was 400, the other 2 together would give me enough for the Seer's last thing. Okay, well, anyway, I have a bench here now. I can swap charms around inside this place. Oh, maybe I get the second half of this in here. But anyway, all of that and more, or more realistically, all of that or less in the next part. I will see you then.